heard the breaking news. If you put your foot down, you can take authority over what you're coming against. Think about that. Putting your foot down is the title of this just little nugget I've had in my mind and my spirit for quite a while now to talk to you about. Putting your foot down. Let's take the Gospel of Matthew, the 22nd chapter of Matthew, around about the 12th verse. It talks about Jesus went into the temple and he saw all these people selling their merchandise. And Jesus was angry. He said, he went into the temple and began to turn the tables over of those people that were selling merchandise. And Jesus said, this is a house of prayer. You have made it a den of thieves. Think about that. Jesus came into the temple and he put his foot down. He had enough was enough. Obviously, if they've made it a den of thieves, there's nothing wrong with selling stuff, but if you're going to be wicked at what you're doing, it's time for something to be done about that. So Jesus went in and just turned over the money changers. It reminds me of a story that is, it talks about the prodigal son, and I think it's Luke, the 15th chapter. It talks about how the prodigal son, he got a part of his inheritance, and he went to a far country, and he began to splurge and have a good time and just do all kind of wild things. I'm going to give you strategies on how to put your foot down to get results. Think about what the prodigal son did. He spent all of his money on riotous living, and he just did what came natural, what his flesh wanted him to do. And what happened? He spent all of his money, wasted his money. It got so bad for him, he was eating with the hogs, the pig. He was in the pig pen. He woke up, began to wake up. See, putting your foot down and saying enough is enough, you can do it. You can stop whatever you're facing, whatever's you're mad about, whatever's got you bound. Jesus said, I've come to give you life, and I've come to give it to you more abundantly. I remember I had gotten saved. I lived on a ranch, and I started drifting from the things of God, and I started back doing the wicked things, drinking and doing all that. I was unhappy when I did that. And then I made a commitment in my heart that Jesus, if you'll give me another chance, I promise you, I won't turn my back on you. That's called, I put my foot down. Think about the prodigal son. He said, enough is enough eating with these hogs. The servants at my dad's house live better than this. It dawned on him, like it dawned on me, that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I did something. I put action. I said, that's it. And when I made that commitment in my heart, it started with a commitment. I had a spirit of depression on me that was weighing over my life from my childhood. When I committed, these are vital keys to putting your foot down and getting God's results, is that I committed myself to do the right things again. And then that thing began to break off of me. The spirit of depression lifted off of me because I put my foot down with my committed words, and I put actions like the prodigal son. The prodigal son, he says, I've had enough of living with the hogs and the pigs. I'm going to get up and go back to my father's house. That's the way it is, putting your foot down, taking authority over that situation. You determine. You can settle those issues. That's what taking authority is, settling those issues. You can do it. And I want to thank you for stopping in. And just remember, Jesus took actions in the natural. The prodigal son took action. Moses took action. He took action. He did something. He walked into it. He says, enough is enough. He started, you can walk into your blessings that God has for you. In the name of Jesus, I break those assignments. I break that thing that's got you bound, that's holding you. And give them strength to walk into their new day in life. And I want to thank you for stopping in and ask that you share.
Crushing down the gates of hell. There's a violent upheaval. A